All these non-vegans telling us that they don't consume that much of animal products, and they are just eating a little bit of meat, so they are not contributing too much to the Holocaust. Let's put this into perspective. So, on average, global calorie supply, 18% of it comes from animal products, especially meat and dairy. You can see here. So, 18% of the calorie supply. And let's assume that the animal products, it was just, let's say, chicken. So, how many chickens that would be? Let's say uh, one chicken, uh, the flesh of it without the internal organs is 1434 calories uh, on average, kilocalories, and an average person, let's say, needs around 2000 kilocalories per day. So 2000 kilocalories per person per day times 8 billion people on Earth times 365, and this gives us a year, and times 18%, because we know that 18% of these 2000 calories come from animal products, divide by how much, how many calories one chicken gives us the number of chickens needed per year by the human population. As you can see, this is around 700 billion chickens. This is more than 700 billion chickens. If we just round this up and say 800 billion chickens, for each person on Earth, we are murdering 100 times more chickens. So for one person, 100 chickens would be murdered if everyone ate chicken flesh. And just only chicken flesh. And you can see that it's almost like one chicken per in every 3 days. One chicken every 3 days. So this is the global average, and most of the places uh, in around the world, in most places, most populations, they don't have the economical means to buy uh, too much animal products. They usually rely on plant-based foods. So you can imagine this number is much higher for developed, supposedly, economically and technologically advanced regions such as North America, Europe, Japan, maybe. Uh, I'm not sure about Japan. I don't have information about that, how much animal products they consume. But I know that as the country develops economically and technologically, they tend to consume more and more animal products. Um, and in many regions of the world, obesity is growing exponentially because of processed foods, and consumption of animal products are increasing exponentially. Um, and you can see that this number is only going to be worse if people are not going vegan. Um, Imagine close to trillion chickens every year would be murdered. Well, right now they say it's around 80 billion animals, land animals, and close to almost 3 trillion marine animals are being murdered. Why it is not 700 billion animals? Why it is 80 billion? Because cattle and sheep, they are much bigger animals than chickens. So the number is not that big, individual numbers I'm talking about. But just to put things into perspective, and an average person isn't eating just a tiny bit of meat. You know what I mean? You can see here that these are huge numbers, huge suffering, um, incredible Holocaust going on. So thank you very much for listening, and go vegan.